When diagnosed with terminal bowel cancer, Scott used his last time, to establish the Scott Rindfleish Foundation, with its stated mission to make bowel cancer preventable and eventually a completely curable disease. I am proud to be speaking Thank you. Deputy Speaker, strike out bowel cancer. This short, simple sentence encapsulated the mission and vision of Scott Rindfleish. As an avid softballer, it was his last pitch. Scott sadly passed away on the 10th of October last year. He was 40 years old. He was a Rindfleish, part of a family of softball royalty in the Sutherland Shire, in New South Wales and indeed in Australia. Scott was the son of Andrew and Susan, brother to Adam, husband of Peter Wards, brother-in-law to Kelly Gentle. Their commitment to playing, coaching and umpiring the game has been recognised by the Sutherland Shire Softball Association, by Softball New South Wales and also by Softball Australia. As an international softball umpire, Scott was inducted into both the Softball Australia Hall of Fame and also the New South Wales Hall of Fame. When diagnosed with terminal bowel cancer, Scott used his last time, to establish the Scott Rindfleish Foundation, with its stated mission to make bowel cancer preventable and eventually a completely curable disease. I am proud to be speaking about this foundation and am honoured to have recently accepted the role of ambassador to this important organisation, having known the Rindfleishes through our local softball community for decades. The stated vision of the Scott Rindfleish Foundation is to work to increase awareness of bowel cancer prevention, support patients and their families through that bowel cancer journey, and to eventually make efforts towards scientific research to find a cure. Deputy Speaker, we've made significant inroads with bowel cancer in recent years. Bowel cancer is also known as colorectal cancer, and it develops from the inner lining of the bowel. It is estimated that more than 15,000 Australians each year are diagnosed with bowel cancer, and more than 5,000 die each year. It is the fourth most common cancer now in Australia, and it's estimated that 1 in 19 will be diagnosed by the time they are 85. Whilst the average age of diagnosis is late 60s, many more Australians like Scott are developing cancer much earlier. Scott was in his 30s when diagnosed. If detected early, bowel cancer is one of the most treatable cancers through surgery or radiation or chemotherapy. 98% of bowel cancers can be treated if diagnosed and treated early. If not, it is the second most deadly cancer in our country. So while Scott was still fighting for his life, he established the foundation, and the first fundraising event of the foundation will be launched on the 1st of September through a golf day. With support, Deputy Speaker, we can strike out bowel cancer.